The Leviathan's Song. Oren had always been drawn to the sea. Growing up in the coastal village of Saltcliff, he spent his days watching the waves crash against the rocky shore, dreaming of adventure beyond the horizon. Unlike the other fishermen's sons, who feared the unpredictable moods of the ocean, Oren embraced its mysteries. On his 18th birthday, Oren's father gifted him an old boat, a weathered vessel that had seen better days. "It's time you made your own way, lad," his father said, his voice gruff, but his eyes twinkling with pride. Oren spent weeks repairing the boat, lovingly naming it Seafarer's Dream. It was on a misty morning in early autumn when Oren first heard it, a haunting melody carried on the wind, unlike anything he'd ever encountered. The ethereal notes seemed to call to him, tugging at his very soul. Without hesitation, he set sail, following the siren song into the mist. Days passed as Oren navigated through treacherous waters, the mysterious song growing stronger with each passing hour. He encountered other sailors who warned him of a legendary sea monster that lured ships to their doom, but Oren pressed on, convinced that there was more to the story. On the 7th day, as a storm raged around him, Oren's boat was capsized by a massive tentacle that rose from the depths. He was plunged into the icy waters, certain that death awaited him. But instead of drowning, he found himself enveloped in a shimmering bubble, sinking deeper into the abyss. As he descended, Oren came face to face with the source of the melody, a colossal creature that defied description. Part whale, part squid, with bioluminescent patterns swirling across its skin, the Leviathan regarded him with ancient, sorrowful eyes. To Oren's astonishment, he could understand the creature's song. It spoke of loneliness, of centuries spent guarding an underwater city long forgotten by the surface world. The Leviathan was the last of its kind, bound by an ancient pact to protect the sunken ruins of Atlantis from those who would exploit its power. Moved by the creature's plight, Oren made a decision that would change his life forever. He offered to become the Leviathan's companion, to help guard the secrets of the deep, and to bridge the gap between the surface world and the realm beneath the waves. The Leviathan accepted, gifting Oren with the ability to breathe underwater and communicate with sea life. Together, they embarked on a series of adventures, protecting Atlantis from treasure hunters and dark forces that sought to harness its ancient magics. Years passed, and tales of the mysterious seafarer who could calm storms and command the creatures of the deep spread throughout the coastal regions. Oren became a legend in his own right, known as the Leviathan's voice. But with his newfound power came great responsibility. Oren found himself mediating conflicts between rival mere kingdoms, negotiating treaties between surface dwellers and the denizens of the deep, and battling corrupt ocean sorcerers who sought to upset the delicate balance of the ocean. As Oren aged, he began to worry about the future. Who would take his place when he was gone? The answer came in the form of a young boy he rescued from a shipwreck, a child with eyes as changeable as the sea itself. Recognizing a kindred spirit, Oren took him under his wing, teaching him the ways of the ocean and preparing him for the day when he would take up the mantle of the Leviathan's voice. And so the cycle continued. The Leviathan's song echoed through the ages, a reminder of the enduring mysteries of the sea and the unbreakable bond between a man and the monster he called friend. As Oren's life drew to a close, He stood on the deck of his beloved seafarer's dream, now a magnificent ship that had weathered countless storms. The Leviathan rose from the depths one last time, its mournful song filling the air. With a smile on his face and peace in his heart, Oren stepped off the boat and into the embrace of his oldest friend, ready for one final journey into the unknown depths of the sea. Though Oren passed into legend, his legacy lived on. The Leviathan continued its vigil, no longer alone, for it carried the memory of a friendship that had spanned a lifetime. And on quiet nights, sailors would swear they could hear a distant melody, the Leviathan's song, intertwined with the laughter of a man who had found his true home beneath the waves.